Oh, it's down. Okay, I see. Down like 50% of yesterday's candle. Why so sensitive? Took some profit yesterday, Rebecca, or all profit? Half. Nice. Good job. Yeah, Cameron, it sure did. All right, let's talk about all this. So, in order to get up to date on the market is dropping precipitously. We do get to use the Jackson's famous word. The market is dropping precipitously, and that is in response. We got it figured out. That is in response to jobs numbers this morning, which were excellent. So that's the crazy thing is jobs numbers were really good. So the market's dropping. Yeah, it was perplexing at first. But what it means is that the Fed has done very little to stop consumer demand. If, you know, even more people can be out there making money now. Like, literally, the Fed needs to see people homeless. It needs to see layoffs. It wants to see that it's stemming off inflation already. Huh? And since it's not, therefore, the next rate hike announcement is going to be in August, but it means that there could be a probability of an emergency rate hike coming soon. Before then, I'm sorry, September. Before September, sometime here in August, for let's say 25 basis points, and that was not on the table before. Yeah, man. I mean, it seems like it. So that appears to be why the negative reaction on the market. Quite a big drop there. And it's across the board. One thing we are seeing, though, however, is gold dropping. And so that can be a sign that institutionals are preparing cash. They're pulling money out of gold and getting ready with cash. So there could be some things, it may be mixed today, but there could be some things that are at excellent buy points that institutional investors want to buy here. And so there'll be some support today with persons buying the dip. But I do believe that's going to come from only be in select names. So you will already have to know which names those are ahead of time. And you'd be looking for anything that's basically slamming their lows. Anybody know of anything still slamming lows? Not that they need to be putting in new lows, but they're just skipping around at the bottom of a base. Those are the ones that will probably get bought up. Actually, yeah, Chris, that's exactly, a good example. Meta. Yeah. So we might see Meta not move much today. We'll see what happens. It doesn't mean it's going to go up either, by the way, guys. So today's potentially a shorting day across the grid, unless we see otherwise once the market opens. We got 8 minutes until the market opens. And so we have a broad market decline there. And we went from 23,500 on Bitcoin to 2,300. So also the crypto market's dropping along with the growth markets, which is natural. And we have inflation is back. We have the 10-year rate now hitting 2.84% after it hit 2.67% yesterday. So rates are up again and inflating. And it just appears that we're in an inflationary environment again. That's what these numbers show. There's just too much hiring going on. Business just hasn't been hit hard enough. The Fed wants layoffs, apparently. So there you go. And today we will probably see this pullback we've been waiting for start to galvanize. And next week perhaps will be a red week. Let's see how it goes today. Let's see what kind of a candle gets put in today. It is potentially a short day. In other words, SQQQ or puts on the Qs, or find something down on bad news. Actually, I think Chris was saying Square reported some pretty bad earnings. So it's moving to the downside. So you could get the assist of the prevailing winds from the market conditions with a short on Square. But there's no guarantees here. Be ready to trade. It's going to be a sketchy, high volatility day. And talking about that, the VIX went from 21.6 to now 22.6. And the VIX will probably increase to maybe even 24 by the end of the day. We'll see. All right, now on the momentum trading front, as I mentioned earlier before going live here, there really isn't anything holding pre-market, although we're watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 names. We're watching 13 names. They are ATNX, PEGY, PEGY, ION M, MRKR, JYNT, PGY, NET, ATCO, AHPI, and KZIA. There really isn't a best looking of the bunch. They're all under VWAP. They're all retracing rallies by 50 to 100% or more and failing. None of them are really progressing and showing potential. If I had to choose one, maybe AHPI has not cracked and not broken down yet. And maybe PGY, but that's more of a dead cat bounce. And what's going on with AMC, by the way? Oh, yeah. AMC dropped, had a negative reaction. That was definitely antithetical. So looks like that's going to surprise a lot of people, and the AMC short is on. A lot of people will be dumping. What's up with BBIG being halted? Is it halted? Is it halted right now? I think it was it halted yesterday? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what that story is. Good morning, Liz. All right, we've got 3 minutes and 45 seconds until the market opens. Let's see what it brings us. Randy says ION M may be in play after the open. It needs to get over VWAP, but has potential. Let me see. Yeah. I'm seeing that too. Perhaps if it can get over 625. Right now it's at 526. Oh, yeah, that has a lot of potential. Thank you for pointing that out, Randy. Yeah, ION M's pre-market high was almost 11. And right now it's at 5. It closed at 2 yesterday. So that amount of volatility can open up a lot of possibilities. So IONM potentially, what was the hot stock yesterday, guys? It wasn't APDN, but there was something that moved pretty heavy. Who has memory? Oh, yeah, NVIV, right. And so, NVIV was a little HKD, and today maybe ION M will be a little NVIV. And these things are sort of petering out now. Isn't that interesting? How that momentum market heats up and then it just starts to fail out and not work. Today and yesterday, both days, we had no second days we had no second day momentum stocks. Same thing happening today. It's all fresh meat, and that's not good. It means that after the open or during the day, nothing's going to follow through. So be careful today. Yep, NVIV. PGY, we're on it. I'm looking at it. Yeah, somebody asked about PGY. The problem with PGY is it's all dead cat bounce. So it's pushing all the way into congested area. And we like blue sky breakouts, uncharted territory. Aw, thanks, man. Jump Roping Ghost says, man, you guys were on HKD before everyone else. Yeah, like a week before everyone else. I think a week and a half before everyone else. We were down in the 20s talking about it. Thanks. And every day, we can spot these puppies. Ion M being the good looking one right now. We've got 60 seconds before the market opens. Good morning, Robert Gonzalez. That was like one of my very good friends' names in high school. Rob Gonzalez. It's me, him, and Doug. What was his last name? But we were the goofballs in class. You put us together and your classroom is not going to be in good shape. Oil, by the way, this morning hitting $87 a barrel. All right, we got 12 seconds until the market opens. The market seems to have found a bit of a bottom right now, right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, watching Ion M. It is experiencing some positive moves right off the open. 540 is where it's currently at. We need to see it get over 625 to really get a strong signal out of it. And the market is being bought up on the open in this first 40 seconds. Really doesn't mean anything. We need to see the first 5 minutes. I think you mean was it AMTD? I think it was. Is that what you're talking about, Liz? AMTD. I mean, that's just also dead cat bouncing. Possibly there's a trade there, but you need to be an experienced high frequency trader in order to take advantage of that. How is Ion M doing? No, Ion M is not following through. It's at 5. PEGY not really following through. It's failing out. AHPI failing out. Net failing out. PGY doing all right. It's not failing out right now. That's a positive. GovX has some potential to break over $4. GovX, you guys, GOVX, you might want to be watching that. That could go somewhere if it breaks over $4. And right now it's at 345. If it can get over 360, that's yesterday's close. That would be the first signal. Second signal would be to get over $4. GovX. we're seeing some pretty strong movement on GovX. Yeah, the market is being bought up off of this pullback, by the way. And we have 4 points to an uptrend on the market right now in the first 3.5 minutes of trading. That's a very tight, short term intraday uptrend. PGY flying, was at 21 where it opened. It's now at 23.62 and halted. Yeah, JR, yes. PGY. Somebody says BBBY is moving. Yeah, BBBY doing very well. Was up in pre-market, and it is moving. Was at 650 around the open, hit 710. Right now it's pulling back a little bit, but PGY definitely hotter is for a day trade. Ion M has roughly failed out. PEGY, PEGY, coming up and over a pivot, showing some signs of strength. And GovX, where are we at with GovX? Yeah, it's still making progress. It's now getting very close to being up and over pre-market highs. Like right now, it's just about to break that 360 level I was talking about and signal potential move to $4. And if it can break over $4, it starts to enter bluer sky territory.
Alert.
KSPN, possibly on the grid. Let's take a look. SIGA moving. SIGA opened around 19 and is now over 20, pushing into 20.5. SIGA, SIGA. Yep, PEGY is halted right now, waiting for it to come out of the halt. Somebody says GovX is going to go past 70. Okay. I mean, we could just say anything at that point. Yeah, RJ just laughed. LMAO. GovX past 73. I think it's going to go past 122. What are we talking about here? And Randy says, and he's the mayor of Margaritaville. I've never heard that before. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I get it, but how are we supposed to say that? Or at least I will be tonight. Did you just make that shit up, or is that an expression? I'm the mayor of Margaritaville. I mean, wouldn't Jimmy Buffett be the mayor of Margaritaville? Let's see. No, I guess you made that shit up. Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, he wrote the song, and then it has been just exploited and what is the word? Demonstracized or whatever. It's become a beast. You guys, KSPN looking kind of good. PGY is open. PGY just opened for trading at 24ish. The key, excuse me, the key level to get over on PGY is 2650. It's at 2389 right now. We're needing it to go over 2650 if it's really going to turn into a momentum trade. KSPN, guys, is it halted? Let me double check. No, it's still trading, not on very much volume, but that's a lot of price movement. PEGY heating up. Yes, we got PEGY on the move. Oh, yeah, there it goes. PEGY with some momentum and a lot of volume. Opened around 375. It's now at 440-ish. APDN, we have word that APDN is squeezing. Let's take a look. Yeah, APDN is up and over yesterday's close and squeezing on increased projected end of day volume. So this could be a big day for APDN, Applied DNA Sciences. APDN. And what does PGY do? Are they also, is that, I assume APDN is something to do with monkeypox. PGY says it's a financial company, PEGY Technologies. Mike says he's still in APDN. Was that a penny stocking alert? Yes, a few days ago. Free ride and got back in at 5. Well done, Mike. Excellent. So that was one of our penny stocking alerts a couple of days ago. So we're now 11 minutes, 12 minutes into the session, and the direction that anything's moving in, maybe the direction that it moves in all day. RMO coming back up. Rebecca. I thought I got out of XLP yesterday. Damn. Definitely need to get out of it today. Let's take a look at GovX. All right, GovX having a hard time getting over that 360 level. It did pop over it and hit 380. KSPN is flying, guys. It I think was halted and then opened up at almost $7. I believe when I was talking about it with you, it was just $5.50. So hopefully somebody got KSPN. It's now over 650. It is pulling back a little bit. SIGA is making waves as well. Almost at $21 on SIGA. And PGY is just flying. PGY just hit $26 and is pulling back a little bit. Needs to get over 26.75, 26.50, 26.75, that region there, in order to really turn into a bluer sky trade. I'm not seeing anything necessarily on the growth market worthwhile yet. No alerts there. For swing trades. We'll see what starts to come through. I've been looking at a lot of alerts came up, but they're not fully qualifying. PEGY, back to PEGY. PEGY has cleared some key levels, the $4 level, and hit almost 470. Pre-market high is 473. So it'll be interesting to see if it can get over that level. Then it's blue sky. PEGY. It's turned very volatile at the top here, a sign of topping. We even have a failed retest. So be watching the $4 level for breakdown. If we can hold $4 on PEGY, it's good stuff. She's going to get married. Somebody had to say it. I know you were thinking it. Peggy Sue. Oh, look at that. Just huge rip down on Peggy. It broke that pre-market high, touched 480, and just rug pulled all the way back to 4. From 480 to 4 in an instant. That's not a good sign. And I think that's going to scare off everybody. So the Peggy trade, in my opinion, is just about over. However, sometimes when you do get a big dump like that, it can just get bought up right away. But it's a little sketchy. Jack, I'll check that in a second. It's a little sketchy when it's right on a breakout like that. Okay, CVNA, let's see. Carvana. Yeah, Carvana, you could go with a day 2 ER follow through on that. I'd put the stop at the low of yesterday. So the risk unit, $6 or $7. That's rather high for where it's at. 6 divided by 30 and 9. It's a 15% stop loss, which it doesn't mean you're going to lose 15%. You size that using the 1% rule. But it just means that it's not necessarily the tightest opportunity for entry. Probably the best entry is already behind you, around $30. But you guys, Carvana's freaking flying. Yeah, Jack, if you got in, or if anybody can get in and you can be at a profit right away and get some padding, great, do it. because this could be a good swing off the bottom. Day 2 ER. I'm going to leave that one only for a call out just because of the way it's set up and its behavior. And that's not going to be an officially alerted alert. GovX coming back up to the highs. Of 378. We're looking to see GovX break 378. We need PGY to break over 26 and then even get higher. Okay, we're getting really close on GovX 375. Hey, thanks, man. AMC. Wow, what a nice little move on AMC, but it's still low. So the dip was bought. I guess who would have expected anything else with AMC? Okay, GovX just touched the high of the day of 378. Looking to break through. ALPP, says Sam. Okay, there's not very much volume at all, but this stock has moved from 88 cents to $1.08 on almost very little volume. So it's up 21%. But it's too little volume, Sam, for us to day trade. Could be a swing trade, but we'll know more by the end of the day. Because it's not a good idea to enter penny stock swing trades midday. GovX, we're really looking for it to break $4. And it's having a hard time breaking the previous high of 378. That's fine. That can create a flat top wedge and things will tighten up. And maybe it will break in about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Apparently NVIV is halted. Okay. NVIV started to take off and is now halted. Opened around 7 and halted at 872. So that's a prior mover moving. It is a dead cat bounce because NVIV was as high as almost $14 yesterday. But good, we have halted movement, momentum going on NVIV. PGY is pulling all the way back to 24. Cloudflare net was up a lot, apparently on earnings. Yes. In pre-market, after hours in pre-market, and it is now breaking the open and moving up from 69 to 70.5, and Cloudflare net may move up all day. This is a day swing opportunity, day swing. So what we used to call the mega dip buy is kind of playing out. So we use options on that one. On net, N-E-T. The mayor of Margaritaville. To me, that means you're just going to be drinking your head off tonight. Maybe that's what that meant. Is that a line from the song, or did you make that up? NVIV is halted, correct. I am not watching it at the moment. Let me put it up here. Yeah, it's halted at the moment. You did just make that shit up? That was good, man. That's going to stick. That's going to be a coined phrase. People are going to look that up in 150 years and they're going to go, it was something thought up during a live broadcast from trader Randy Appling Jr. They're going to have, like, you get the mayor of Margaritaville hat. It's all because of you, RJ. And then fast forward a couple thousand more years and you'll be Jesus. Of course. Yes, I was watching Yell yesterday. Oh, wow. NVIV. Okay, no, it's not opened yet. Never mind. But I finally got the chart up, and wow, that looks beautiful. NVIV is probably the hottest one today. The hottest move today. Yeah, I was looking at Yell, and should you get into NVIV? I mean, damn, I can't tell you that. I mean, no. If you're talking about investing in it, it's dangerous. You could lose 50% of your money overnight. So it's something for day trading. Yeah, it'll be a clip from my videos. Yeah, just a scalp. Yeah, maybe. It's absolutely impossible to say whether or not it's going to work out. But the thing about trading is you have to have the skills to get in the ring. If you don't want to try to knock somebody out, you have to be willing to get knocked out in order to get in the ring and knock somebody else out. And if you're not willing, if you don't have the skills to fight, then don't get in that ring. But I can assure you of one thing, is that you're not going to win any fight not getting in the ring. AHPI is starting to come up, guys. It's over VWAP now. AHPI moved from 240 to almost 290. AHPI coming up. Oh, I thought you said dang. I thought that was a stock. Dang. I was going to look up dang. It's not a stock. That would have been great. Great Friday. Sure. All right, the market's double topping now. Coming up to about 30 minutes into the market open, and the market's now double topping with a weak second top. Well, but meanwhile, industrials are not. They're just going ahead and ramping up. The Dow is moving up nicely, and the S&P 500 making a stronger double top. So it's definitely a mixed market. Definitely mixed right now. What did you say, Evan? I don't know. A high? Aha? ticker. Yeah. Cute. MRKR, I'm watching it right now.
Alert.
It's not really making the moves. Okay, NVIV is out of the halt. Has pulled back to 9. And it is out of the halt and tradable. But it is pulling back. The kind of momentum that we saw on it, though, however, means that there could definitely be a swell of dip buying that comes in and pushes it up and over the 930 top. Yeah, in fact, there was a print to the upside, 913. All it needs to do is break 930. 906, 9, boom, there's a breakdown. Not a good result. Square's been moving up all morning. It's been filling the gap. That might have been what Chris was looking for. I think it was looking for the gap fill. Let's take a look at GovX. So GovX did break the flat top wedge, moved from 380 to just 387, and has pulled back to 370. So GovX really is trying to do what it can to get near $4, but it's having a hard time. Next break on KSPN could be at $7. ARRY array, as somebody asks about, it just had a breakout day today after consolidation. However, it's got earnings in just 2 more sessions. So I just, wouldn't touch it right now. Wait for the earnings. RWLK? No. PGY definitely on the retreat, having a hard time putting in any strength to get back to 27, to say nothing of getting over the prior day's high of 20. Well, back to the high of 26 rather, and the prior day's high of 26.75. NVIV still hanging out around 9-ish. Kind of all over the map. Broke down. It broke that $9 level and hit about 871. Chris says he got a little short off the first 89 rejection, but it was very sketchy. Square. Yeah. Basically what happened was, the reverse. The market turned green off the open, and Square did the reverse pattern, and it would have been a good gap fill long. All right, the Qs are coiling up. This is what I mean by coiling up, in case you're not sure. Tightening. That's like called the coiling pattern. And there's the breakout on the Qs of the coil. So we might be moving to the upside to make new highs on the Qs and across the market, the Dow and the S&P 500 right now. And there it is. There's the new high from the Qs, and the market's starting to fly. What do I think of AMC? Nothing. Nothing burger. Not much there. Square getting the assist from the market and flying, getting that gap fill in. Oil name Murphy, MUSA. Uh, Putting in some strength, but we need to see how that develops over the next few days. Just got an alert from RH. That is not an alert. Thanks, man. Jump roping ghost. What's your name? The energy sector having a very good moment right now. Oil moving from 87 to almost 90 already. Tony, all right, Tony, I'll look for you. All right, that's the first 35 minutes of the open and 30 minutes pre-market. I think we got this market sussed out here, what it's doing right now. We'll see where it goes for the rest of the day. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. If I don't see you, have a great weekend. And everybody, I'll catch you in the group. You're welcome to join each other in the Active Trader Lounge, where I believe, and also the Momentum chat area is a great place to hang out if you're a day trader. Any kind of swing alerts or high growth alerts, I'll put out into the Swing 100 or the Chart Trader Alerts channel. And then at the end of the day, if there's any penny stocks swings worthwhile, those will go into the penny stocking channel. Thanks, everybody, and have a great weekend. Good trading with you this morning. Is it gonna make my hand go up? I think if I hold it, there it is. I mean, goodbye, everybody. But if I go like this, does it create a waving hand? No, it doesn't. All right. See you.